New Jurassic World Chaos Series Season 2 images and clips have been revealed, including Lystrosaurus in a tank and Spinoraptor possibly in a tank. So I'm not 100% sure it's Spinoraptor, but everyone's saying it looks like the Spinoraptor. And now this confirms the broker was creating some of the bison or Malta dinosaurs, which is interesting. But there's also new stuff like this Suchomimus eye and whatnot. But we also got a new clip where we learned the Majungasaurus does actually eat the Gallimimus. I thought it was Jeeba the Gallimimus, but I guess it's just some random Gallimimus and they bump into Jeeba later down the line. And Darius only meets this new Gallimimus momentarily. So there's not too much going on with it, but there's a whole ton of new images like this one of Darius and the Stegosaurus. And yeah, this scene was from the trailer, but apparently from the clip too. There was also that poster a while ago of the Pteranodon hovering over the campers. Turns out it's not that Geosternbergia kind of thing. It was just an edited AI thing of a normal Pteranodon. A bit disappointing, but at least it has new colors, so that was kind of cool. I think it's a brownish sort of coloring. But yeah, we see that Darius was originally with the captain, but then splits off, and that's how he bumps into the Gallimimus. But there's also new images of Brooklyn and all that. There's just so much going on. It's been a pretty cool day. We have new images of the people wearing the dino masks. They look exactly like the Mattel ones, so it's a little bit goofy for me, but yeah. Then there's also more images of Brooklyn once again, and Darius is still with the captain in that clip. But there's been quite a few images of dinosaurs such as Major, and the Suchomimus as well. So here that is, it looks gorgeous in that green sort of setting. And this is also the scene where Kenji kind of sacrifices himself to grab the eggs. He doesn't die, but he's willing to for the eggs. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, we see that here because we know Smoothie is in that egg case. There's also Dimorphodon right there eating a fish. A bit of a random image, but still cool nonetheless. And yeah, more of the guys wearing the dino mask. So yeah, but this fire is caused by the lightning, I do believe, on the boat, and that's why they sort of have to go and head off. But yeah, they come there because they find the Majungasaurus carcass of the black Majungasaurus, and then they realize there's a fire going on. But yeah, more images of the Monolophisauruses chained up, which is pretty cool. And yeah, there's also other images of Suchomimus, I believe, which we'll get to. There's more of them on the boat. And yeah, this is the captain. Better look of him. He's a bit of an interesting looking character, but still cool nonetheless. And there's just so much going on. Let me also show you the Albino Baryonyx without eyes. That's pretty cool, am I right? But yeah, I really like that one. I've been looking forward to it. And a lot of people haven't really known about it because I've tried to show the captives card. I've tried to show the clip where it goes to eat Darius under the truck or, cage sort of thing. And people are like, no, it just looks like a normal Baryonyx. But in that picture, you could clearly see it is the eyeless Baryonyx. But yeah, this is the scene here where they sort of discover the carcass. Here's more of Majungasaurus Major, but here is the carcass right here of the black Majungasaurus. So very gruesome, very cool. Another Suchomimus shot. And now I guess I would like to discuss what was possibly in the broker's lab. What are they cooking up? Because there's so much that we can delve into. So obviously, we've got Lystrosaurus there, sort of, I don't know if you would call it an embryo because it looks pretty big. It looks bigger than what the actual Lystrosaurus did. It looks almost, if you get the Mattel toy for Lystrosaurus and put it next to a human, like that sort of size. So it's interesting. I'm not too sure why, but it is cool nonetheless. So I guess there's going to be multiple variations of Lystrosaurus sizes, I'm guessing. It was found like that, basically, in real life, where there were bigger Lystrosaurus and much smaller ones. So I guess they're going for that. But what is that Spinoraptor looking thing? Because there's no Velociraptors in the season, no really Pyraptors. I do believe Atrociraptors are in it, but it's clearly none of those. It's not Baryonyx, I don't think. It could be, or a Suchomimus, maybe a baby one, but I feel it's too small. So I am guessing it could be Spinoraptor, but I just feel that's way too out there considering they said they want to avoid hybrids. So I'm not too sure of the validity of if it is Spinoraptor or not, but it definitely looks like it. I feel like this is the ending to season 2 of Camp Cretaceous all over again. And it makes sense because this is season 2 of Chaos Theory, where, you know, we end off with the Scorpius Rex teaser where it's in its cryo chamber, the blue one, and everyone was guessing, what is this? We know it's a hybrid, but what? Is it Spinoraptor? Is it this? Is it that? And oh, it's just cool to think we're back in those days. But yeah, obviously I don't know the entire story just yet. I'm just gonna, you know, reveal the images that have been publicly shown. I'm not gonna talk about anything that's, you know, actually in the show just yet. But yeah, all of these images have been kind of shared around, so I figured I'd talk about them. And I just thought it is so cool because there's just so much going on. But yeah, I wonder what's going to happen in that kind of lab area, because obviously we know the broker is now creating biosyn or any sort of Malta dinos, I guess. So that could include Lystrosaurus. Maybe they create Oviraptor. I'm not too sure. But I'm guessing maybe Kayla Watts has a connection to it. Maybe Soyonosantus could be the broker. You know, just a guess. You know, not spoiling anything. But yeah, there's just so much going on, isn't there? Because, you know, what other biosyn dinos could they be cooking up? Because we know they've got a Therizinosaurus Metal toy. We know they've got a Giga Captives toy. We know they've got a Pyroraptor toy. There was also the Lystrosaurus and Guanlong 2-pack we got, and now Lystrosaurus is in the show. How cool is that? So, you know, obviously the toys aren't a hint to everything, but Lystrosaurus is now in the show. So the toys are kind of a good indication of what's what. But yeah, there was meant to be a baby Velociraptor in the Kenji pack with the camouflaging Panthera, but there's no Velociraptor in the show. There's no T-Rex either. I mean, how crazy is that, right? I was thinking maybe little E.T. would be in it. No Velociraptors either. So only Para has had a full-on streak of being in absolutely every Jurassic media. This is the first time, I do believe, in like just the main series and the main movies, right? I'm not counting the side stories and comics. This is like the first time T-Rex and Velociraptor have not appeared in it. It's just crazy to me. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Because, yeah, I was expecting at least Lil E.T. to have been transported. So I don't know where Lil E.T. is. Obviously, Big E.T.'s out there, but who knows what happened to Lil E.T.? Who knows what happened to Spinosaurus? Who knows what happened to all of those, you know, the hybrids, Angel and Rebel? What happened? But anyway, if you want more Chaos Theory, check the playlist up here. And I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.